Tim Pool talks about the groundbreaking, newsworthy announcement that Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat, has endorsed Donald J. Trump for president. By the way, guys, thank you so much for watching Bring the Asteroid. Make sure you like today's video and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me, my personal YouTube channel, just Isabella Moody. Look it up. I post twice there every single day, so it's a lot of fun. And check out our Bring the Asteroid shop on YouTube. Anyways, let's get into it.
From SCNR, Tulsi Gabbard endorses Trump for president, creating what RFK Jr. has called the Justice League. It's kind of cringe, but okay. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. tweets, Wonder Woman just joined the Justice League. Oh, man. All right. Now, Tulsi Gabbard's great. I'm a big fan. I've been a fan of hers for a while. I wish she didn't endorse Joe Biden in 2020, but she did what she did because we all have free will. Tulsi Gabbard says, I am committed to doing all that I can to send President Trump back to the White House where he can once again serve us as our commander-in-chief. Gabbard, a veteran, gave her endorsement of Trump during the former president's press conference in Detroit this morning. The press conference followed Trump's Monday morning visit to Arlington Cemetery, the third anniversary of this nation's withdrawal from Afghanistan, which left 13 United States service members dead. She says, I know that President Trump understands the grave responsibility that a president and commander-in-chief bears for every single one of our lives. He keeps us in his heart in the decisions that he makes. Gabbard touted Trump's first term in office, which saw no new wars in his efforts to end the 20-year-long war in Afghanistan. He exercised the courage that we expect from our commander-in-chief in exhausting all measures of diplomacy, she said, noting Trump's meeting with adversaries to the United States in the pursuit of peace. The same cannot be said about Kamala Harris, Gabbard said to the vice president. In fact, the opposite is true.
So true, Tulsi, so true. Remember that iconic moment when Tulsi just literally ended Kamala Harris's campaign for president in 2020? That was amazing. Called out the BS real quick.
And we're living through this reality today as his administration has us facing multiple wars on multiple fronts in regions around the world and closer to the brink of nuclear war than we have ever been before. Completely agree.
To the brink of nuclear war than we ever have been before. This is one of the main reasons why I'm committed to doing all that I can to send President Trump back to the White House where he can once again serve us as our commander-in-chief.
Right on.
Because I am confident that his first task will be to do the work to walk us back from the brink of war. We cannot be prosperous unless we are at peace. And we can't live free as long as we have a government that is retaliating against its...
Yeah, she should have worn blue. She's wearing blue up here. It's clearly an old photo because Democrats wear blue and Republicans wear red, and I think that's silly. I think she should have worn blue. Whatever.
I don't know. I kind of like that she wore red because she's kind of saying, hey, guys, no longer a little demo rat, right?
Gabbard then accused President Joe Biden's administration of weaponizing the federal government against his political adversaries. Kamala Harris has done this over the last 3.5 years. She won't hesitate to continue that if she is elected president. Gabbard warned, adding the Biden-Harris administration sought to prevent Trump's ability to run for president. We can't allow our country to be destroyed by politicians who will put their own power ahead of the interests of the American people, our freedom, and our future. I'm proud to stand here before you today, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. If you love your country as I do, if you cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people.
Amen.
Gabbard previously ran for president under the Democrat ticket in 2020. We know this. The former Hawaii representative joins other outspoken liberals and former Democrats, including RFK Jr., Elon Musk, in endorsing Trump for president. And so while RFK Jr. says Wonder Woman has joined the Justice League, we have Marvel Studios Team Unity. And Donald Trump is Captain America. I don't know. Who is this that's star in his chest? Is that Captain Marvel? I don't know who any of these people are. I know like the actual, you got JD Vance, Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr., Elon Musk, and Vivek. But I don't know what I guess it's just an AI rendering. So it's just, whatever nonsense. Trump as Captain America, and then they photoshopped the heads on the back. But that's Marvel. That's the Avengers, not the Justice League. So we talked about this last night. Who would they be? Tulsi Gabbard, Wonder Woman? Makes sense. Yeah. Donald Trump as Superman? Makes sense. I guess Elon Musk would be Batman because, wealthy tech guy. Building a spaceship, Batman built the orbital Justice League, the tower, I think it's called. And then RFK Jr., I guess, would be Aquaman. I don't know. Aquaman, I don't know. He is kind of like ripped and whatever. RFK Jr. once beheaded a dead whale with a chainsaw and tied head to roof of his family's minivan. Shout out to RFK Jr. He sounds like a fun guy. It was funny when the story came out about him dumping the dead bear in the woods. Everyone's like, hey, don't rag on him. He's fun. It sounds like a fun time dumping a dead bear in the woods and throwing a bike on top of it. Holy crap. Well, he is a Democrat, right?
True.
In all seriousness, though, you take a look at the people that he's got behind him, and it is funny that J.D. Vance was a never-Trumper. Tulsi Gabbard was a Democrat. J.D. Vance was a never-Trumper. RFK Jr. was a Democrat. Elon Musk is a multi-billionaire Democrat tech CEO. Vivek Ramaswamy came from Big Pharma. And people have criticized all of these people for these things. Can we just point out that this literally is team unity? Donald Trump, also a former Democrat. He was a New York liberal. He runs now as a Republican, as the moderate in this race and the last races. A middle-of-the-road guy trying to represent average Americans. He's wealthy. He's well off. They say he doesn't understand the plight of the middle America. I got to tell you this, maybe. But if that's the case, I can't even begin to explain what Democrats represent.
Yeah.
Or the neocons. Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat Hawaii rep. She was supposed to be the heir for the Democrats. She was their backbench. No joke. And then she betrayed Hillary Clinton for Bernie Sanders, and they were pissed. She was their shining star. They said,
yep, the Democrats had to throw her ass to the curb. She was canceled, according to the Democrats.
She's military. She's a great talker. She's young. She is perfect as a woman of color to represent what we want. And then she said, no, you ripped off Bernie Sanders and you're losing. And she called him out for it. They lost it, and they ripped her to shreds. They wanted war. She did not. So she was out. That Democrat is now endorsing Donald Trump. J.D. Vance, a never-Trumper, who called Trump the worst of the worst things, who now says, you know what, he was wrong about that. RFK Jr., an heir to the Kennedy political dynasty, who wanted to run as a Democrat in the primary. Incredible. Elon Musk.
Honestly, though, let me know if you agree, but I kind of wish that J.D. Vance wasn't the VP choice, but hey, it's not up to me. But let me know what you guys thought of the video today and of Tulsi Gabbard endorsing Trump and all these people who used to hate Trump joining the Trump team. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching Bring the Asteroid. I'll see you next time.